Calling all my pasta lovers, I got one here for you. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a delicious baked ziti. You ready? Let's go. All right, so we got a lot on the cutting board today. Let me tell you what we have. So right here we have some cornstarch, we have some fresh chopped garlic here, we have some cream cheese, make sure it's softened at room temperature, salt and pepper. We have some basil and oregano here. Right here we have some mild Italian sausage. Now you can use spicy if you want. Over here behind here I got like a ½ pound of ground beef. I like the mixture of the ground beef and the Italian sausage with this particular recipe. Now you can use all ground beef or you could just use all sausage. It's totally up to you. Back here we have some tomato sauce. Here we have a mixture of cheese, Parmesan and mozzarella, our penne pasta. Right here we have some mozzarella cubes, some onions over here, some ricotta cheese, heavy whipping cream, egg, some more Parmesan cheese right here, some fresh chopped basil. So these are the ingredients. Let's get started. All right, to get started, we're gonna add a little olive oil here, maybe like a teaspoon of olive oil to our pan. Once we get that heated up, we're gonna add our onions. And guys, we're gonna saute this for a couple of minutes. All right, so after 2 minutes, we're gonna start adding our sausage and ground beef. And we're gonna cook this till it's brown. And make sure you take your wooden spoon to start breaking it up and crumbling it as it cooks. All right, so now it looks like our meat is brown, but I'm gonna pause our heat. Now we're gonna drain the fat from the pan and we're gonna come right back. Now, in the meantime, get your pasta cooking to almost al dente for about 5 to 7 minutes, all right? All right, so we've drained our fat. We're gonna turn our heat back on. We're gonna turn it up to a medium high. Once the pot is hot again, we're gonna add our garlic. Next, you wanna add all your spices, your salt and pepper, your basil and oregano. And keep in mind, that was the dried basil, not your fresh basil. And we're gonna get this mixed in here for about 1 to 2 minutes so you get that garlic fragrant. All right, once you smell that garlic fragrant, you wanna add your diced tomatoes, your tomato sauce. Turn your heat down to a simmer, and we're gonna get this mixed in. And once we get it all mixed in, we're just gonna let it sit here and simmer for about 10 minutes, allowing all those flavors to, get married and talk, go out, get together, get divorced, have relations, get them sauces all together. All right, so now since I got it mixed well, I'm gonna let it sit for about 10 minutes. All right, so now we're 10 minutes in. I'm going to pause our heat, give it a quick mix. Now we're gonna take our ½ cup of basil. We're just gonna add that to it. We're gonna get that mixed in also. Man, that's looking pretty. All right, so we're gonna sit this aside and we're gonna bring over another pot. And we're basically gonna use the pot that we cooked our pasta in. Now we're gonna unpause our heat. We're gonna add a cold cup of our heavy whipping cream to our pot, along with some cornstarch. You wanna get this whisked together until there's no lumps. And it should thicken, should take about 3 minutes. Now that our heavy whipping cream has thickened up slightly, we're gonna turn our heat off. We're gonna remove our pot and we're gonna bring over an empty bowl to our cutting board. So now we're gonna create our cheese mixture. So we're gonna do that by adding our eggs here, our mozzarella and Parmesan cheese, our cream cheese, and our ricotta cheese. And we're just gonna get this mixed in like this. All right, so we're gonna bring back over our heavy whipping cream mixture, and we're gonna add our cheese mixture to the heavy whipping cream, along with a cup of our meat sauce, and we're gonna get this mixed together. Now we're gonna take our pasta. Remember, this is your cooked pasta. Add that to the mixture, and we're gonna get this mixed up just like this. All right, so now that we have this baby mixed, we're gonna move this aside, bring over our baking dish. Now we're gonna add the pasta mixture to our pan like this. And we're just gonna get that evened out, smooth. This is not a 9x13 size pan. I saw that pan was gonna be a little bit too small. I can't remember the size of this. I think it's the next size up. That other one would have been way too small. So we're gonna take out the remaining of our meat mixture and we're gonna add it to the top. We'll make sure we get that spread out evenly. Just like that. Man, that's looking good already. Next, you're gonna take your mozzarella cubes. You're just gonna add them randomly around your pasta dish. Now you can also grade these, but I think this is what makes a real big difference. The way it melts, it makes it more cheesy. Now maybe it's just me, you know what I'm saying? I like to do mine this way. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, all right? And we're gonna take the remaining of our Parmesan cheese, our shredded or grated Parmesan cheese, and we're gonna sprinkle this around the top like this. All right, so now that we have our cheese added, we're gonna take some aluminum foil. And guys, make sure you spray the top of your aluminum foil because you don't want that cheese to stick. We're gonna cover this up. I don't know if I mentioned, make sure you have your oven preheated to 375 degrees. We're gonna stick this in the oven for 25 minutes. After that 25 minutes, we're gonna pull it out, uncover it, and let it cook for another 25 minutes. All right, let's get this baby in the oven. All right, so we're 25 minutes in. We're gonna remove the veil. Take a look at that, guys. And as you can see, spraying your aluminum foil with that cooking spray helps. I forgot who gave me that tip, but shout out to you. All right, so we're gonna put this back into the oven for another 25 minutes. Let that cheese continue to melt, brown on the top, and when we pull that baby out, it's gonna be some good groceries, guys. All right, let's get it back in the oven. And here's what we have, an additional 25 minutes uncovered. So we're gonna let this rest for about 10 minutes, come back, add some freshly chopped basil, and we're gonna get into quality control. All right, guys, so we're gonna finish this off by adding some fresh chopped basil. And there you have it, guys. Baked ziti, the best ziti you're gonna ever taste, guys. Let's jump into quality control. All right, we're back in here, quality control, guys. Got that ziti on my plate right here. I'm gonna take some of this Parmesan cheese. I love to put this little grated Parmesan cheese on my pastas. Oh man, whew, let's go ahead and take a bite of this, man. This smells good, looks good. Man. Man. Gotta try this baked ziti out. So, until then, I'm your cook, Spinelli. All wings, everything. Remember, not chef, just cook a lot, and I'm out. Peace.